Hey everyone, so today I'm really excited. I am doing a collaboration with my friend Makeup by, or is it Makeup by, or yeah, Makeup by Nicole N. I'm super excited to do this, and we're doing a look with this Maybelline City Mini palette, and we're going to go through the pros and cons. So I'm going to try to use as many Maybelline products as I have, which I was surprised. I actually have quite a bit of Maybelline products. I can get pretty much a full face of makeup with it, except for I don't have any mascara, I think. That's about it. And I don't have any concealer, but you guys know I never use concealer anyway. I'm going to start off with priming with the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth. And I'm going to try to go through the face makeup kind of quickly because I want to mostly focus on the eye makeup and the City Mini palette because that's what we're both doing. But yeah, I like Maybelline products a lot. I think that as they've gotten in the past few years, they've gotten a little bit trendier and gotten a little bit better too. I have to say. Although one of the products I'm gonna use today, they redid in a more, I guess they didn't really redo it, but they made something in the same line that's a little bit more of a trendy product, and I like the product that I have better. This is the Superstay foundation. But yeah, the blush that they used to have, you'll see when I get to it. I feel like that's such a good product, and I'm surprised that they switched it just to kind of have a more trendy product out there, but I don't know. Because the blushes that they had were really good, and now they have blush palettes in the same line. I'm just kind of dotting this on my face, and I know Maybelline makes brushes, but I don't have any brushes from them, so I'm just kind of using this e.l.f. Silicone sponge because I've never used it with this foundation, so that's kind of interesting to me because this is a pretty full coverage foundation and this kind of really packs on the coverage, so I'm interested. This, yeah, actually now that I'm using it like this, I feel like the shade is very light on my skin, but I don't know if they have one in between. They have a lot of shades, and I think they have a pretty good selection for darker skin tones, but for light skin tones, it can be tricky. I'm just going to use my hands for the rest of it. And I'll use this side too, because I didn't realize that you could kind of use this side for your face. It just gets a little bit messy. So I did not use a lot of the primer, and I think it's clinging to my pores a little bit, in this area. The foundation. I was gonna film this morning, guys, and that didn't end up happening. Yeah. So I'm excited to do this collab. Nicole's been posting videos all the time lately, it seems. I don't know. She's been I've been seeing her videos posted every single day, and that's just awesome. So this is the blush, or no, I'm going to go in with bronzer first, but this is the blush that I was talking about that they kind of changed to make more trendy. But I like this bronzer palette a lot. It's the Master Bronze palette, I think it's just called. Yeah. And I'm going to use this Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to go in with the second color here. It's a nice little satin color. And I don't always bronze my face, but when I do, I like this brush. But I do like this bronzing palette. I would say this and the Lumi bronzer from L'Oreal are really good bronzers. I maybe like this one a little bit better, but I usually I don't know. If I could only pick one tag, I picked the L'Oreal Lumi for whatever reason. I think I didn't want another palette because I had a lot of palettes in that tag. So I'm like, well, realistically, I don't need every single thing to be a palette. But I do tend to use face palettes a little bit more than, than singles. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm going to use this Master Highlight Blush. I don't know what the color is, but I don't think they make this anymore, so I don't know if the color really matters. Maybe you could find it at Dollar Tree or Big Lots or something, but I haven't seen it there. I mean, I haven't been to Big Lots in a while, but I don't know. I would check there, because they usually have a pretty good makeup selection of things that are no longer carried. But yeah, this is good. They just kind of discontinued it because they brought out the palette, which I think is a little bit trendier. And sometimes I like the classic product instead of the trends. See, this just looks so nice. Like, I love this color. I rediscovered these in my collection last year. I was thinking of, like, decluttering them, and then I used it again. I'm like, what? This is amazing. I can't believe they got rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the highlight in this palette, which is just there. It looks like I got a little bit of bronzer on it, but whatever. And this is a brush from Up and Up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm excited to see Nicole's video, because she did a makeup look, I think it was yesterday. It was sometime, well, yesterday my time, because I'm filming this on Wednesday, but she did it for, like, products that are in her makeup basket, and I really I love the way that she does her videos. She has, like, she did a weekly makeup basket, and then, like, the next day she did products from the weekly makeup basket, and I'm like, wow, that's, like, super helpful. And that's what I wanted to do with my What's in My Caboodle thing, but I don't think I ever ended up doing that. So maybe I should do that. Alright, so, yeah. I know Maybelline has really good primers, so if you see the Maybelline primers, those are really good. I'm just reaching for what I have closest, which is the Too Faced. Yeah, I'm going to use this. I can't find my NYX Milk Primer, and I don't know where my Milani primer is still. I have a backup of the Milani primer, but yeah. I don't know what, I don't want to open the backup because I know I still have the other primer, and I just don't know where that primer is, so I need to look for that the primer that I need to finish up before I open up the backup. And yeah, I have all these other primers too, so this is the only non-drugstore thing that I'll use in this, but I think that you can get, like, if you get the Milani primer or the Maybelline their Master Prime eye primer in matte, those are probably better than this one. This is just, like, what I had handy, so definitely, like, you can always find, it's like my search in life to, like, find makeup from the drugstore that is better than the high-end alternative that I like. I feel like I'm always gonna shop at the drugstore, even if I was, like, the Queen of England one day. I feel like I would still shop at the drugstore. And that's, like, a thing, too. Like, Kate Middleton still coupons, and I think that's so cool. And, yeah. So I'm gonna go in with this brown color in the crease. One of the big, like, pros of this palette, a lot of the City Mini palettes do not have, like, matte colors, or at least, like, you know, colors that are kind of matte. This might be satiny, but I think it's matte. And this one actually has matte shades in it, so I like that about this, and the matte shades are pretty good. I think the quality of these City Mini palettes, I have two of them, but I don't know where the other one is. I think the quality of these are better than the Maybelline Nudes palettes, and yeah, I kind of like them a little bit better, these mini palettes. The other thing that I love about this palette, this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This is this palette. They're similar. They're not, like, that different, and I feel like the shades that I reach for most from this peach palette are in this City Mini palette. So if you want the peach palette, but you know you're not going to use all the shades, or you'd rather have, like, a drugstore version, this is the way to go, because it's just as awesome, and I really like it. I probably would reach for this one a little bit more than the peach palette, But I lost this for months. That's like my only real con of this, is that it's so tiny. Like, I didn't know where I put it for like a few months, and I don't know where my other one is either. And that's, you know, I guess that's not a bad thing, because these are like easy to travel with. I think the price of these is good, but like this is another thing. I think Maybelline had like a different like version of these a long time ago, and I think they were a little bit more affordable. And I think they just kind of changed the packaging and upped the price of them. So, like, the price is really good for the quality that you're getting. But I think, like, you know, it's still expensive for a drugstore palette. I think these are like $7 or $8, and, you know, it's not that many shades that you're getting in here. So it is a great affordable alternative to the peach palette, but I know like Wet n Wild just came out with one of their 10-pan palettes that it looks a little bit like the Sweet Peach palette. I think it's supposed to be like a dupe for the Kylie Jenner peach palette that came out. People were saying was stinky. And this one doesn't smell like peaches either. So this one, like if you don't like the peach smell, this is good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna put this in my lower, or in my waterline, because that's just a pretty shade. I don't think I've done a look like this with it yet. Where it's just been like that light color. I think I usually reach for this like darker color, which I guess I'll put in the outer corner maybe. I guess is the other con. I feel like it's kind of hard to get different looks from this palette. When I use like a small palette, I just kind of like to get like a quick look with like I have like a look that I do with it, and that's kind of like what I'll stick with when I use it. So I think this is a little bit different than what I do. Another like kind of con about it, this shade when I like dipped into it, it was very powdery. So I think like that's good because it's very pigmented, but it fell out a little bit and it was just like a little bit powdery. But overall, like I still think that this is an awesome palette and I would totally recommend it. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more in the crease. I think maybe, I don't know if these lasted like that long on my eyelids. I'm probably not going to have this look on for very long today, so I probably won't test it out today, but that might have been one of the troubles that I had with it. A lot of times, drugstore shadows don't last the longest on me, but they're still, most of the time, they're still pretty good. Yeah, I'm just going to put this peach in the outer corner, and I think I'll maybe put a little bit of that dark brown on the outer corner, too. I think, like, I should have used, this color is, like, great to transition with. I should have probably used that in the transition, but I don't always do a transition color, and if I, you know, when I go in, like, right away, I just saw that brown color, and I'm, like, trying to wrap this look up because I'm hungry, so that's sometimes what happens. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more on the outer corner here, and I think that this looks like a nice, like, sunset-y look, because you got, like, the light color on the very inner part, and then you have, like, the peachy color on the center, and then the brown on the outer corner. The brown's not, like, the best shade in the outer corner. Like, I feel like maybe I just put more on that side, and maybe I should put more on this side. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And I'm just gonna kind of blend a little bit better. These blend really well, too, for, you know, what you're getting. Or, I don't know. I just like they blend nicely, is what I'm, like, trying to say. For, like, a super pigmented shadow, sometimes it's really hard to blend. Like, when I was using the Avon shadow that I put a video out on Monday, I think, that was easy to blend, but those shadows weren't as pigmented. This is easy. This is pigmented and easy to blend, so this is good overall. And yeah, like, I think what I was trying to say before, these Maybelline shadows last better on me than the L'Oreal shadows did. For some reason, the L'Oreal, the lip palettes, those did not last very long on my eyelids, but this I think lasts a good amount of time. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is exciting. This is the Lasting, what is it? Lasting Drama Light Liner from Maybelline. Maybelline's good too, because, I mean, these are all at a lot of drugstores, buy one, get one half off. If they have that, you can get yourself a nice little full look. And I mentioned this, well, I'm posting a video tomorrow on my drugstore makeup picks for prom. But you can get, like, if you look at the same line from the drugstore, you could probably get, like, a nice, like, monochromatic look, which would be good to match, like, a dress for a prom or a special occasion. Like, if you're a bridesmaid or something and you just want to get, like, you know, just makeup for the wedding to match your dress, you could probably find enough in, like, one line of makeup, and I think the easiest way to do that is from the drugstore. So that's my little tip there, which is a little preview for tomorrow's video, so excited about that too. I'm going to use this Essence Lash Princess mascara because I like Maybelline mascaras, but I have not used used a Maybelline mascara in a few years because, I don't know, I like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I like this one. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I use the setting spray first. This is the Maybelline Master Fix Wear Boosting Setting Spray. I love the mister on this. Like, I haven't used this in a little while, but the mister on this is better than, like, pretty much any mister. It just kind of distributes it all at once, and I like that. So I'm just going to wait for this to dry a little bit. Oh, and oh my goodness, lipstick. I keep forgetting things in this look. This is the Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in Poet. This is a nice color. Okay, and this is the finished look. So I hope you guys like that. Check out Nicole's video. I'm so excited to watch her video. Thank you so much, Nicole, for, you know, coming up with this collaboration idea. And yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I hope you like this look, and I hope you like Nicole's look on her channel. And I will see you guys all tomorrow with my prom pics. So bye!